You determine what it is that you want to happen. You put the work in and it will pay off.
He paints the skies, Sonoran mystic with ancient ties.
Hello, Leo. This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your weekly investment and financial guidance via tarot for the week of June 9th through the 15th. Let's see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. First card out is an amazing Eight of Wands. Lord have mercy. Don't always like that card, but we're going to see how that plays out. You never know. Sometimes it's actually a good card in disguise. I mean, it's a bad card, but a good card is in disguise. Okay. Anyway, second card out is a Two of Cups. Third card out is a Strength card. And the fourth card out is a wonderful Ten of Cups. My goodness gracious. If you're going to have a Ten of Cups, anywhere is good. But when you see it at the end of the week, man, celebrate that big time. On the bottom of the deck is a Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is your overall energy for the environment in which you find yourself this week. So when I look at that Nine of Pentacles, the one thing that I need to point out to you is, again, whispering information. Again, be cognizant this week of the information that's around you, the information the universe is sending you, the information that you've been asking for confirmation for, or whatever it is. Know that this week is a good week of seeing that return to you. So let's make sure we pay attention to where we're hearing things and how we're hearing them. And again, if they seem to be answering a prayer or answering a question mark, it's because the Spirit's talking to you. So know that the environment around you wants to give you information, but you're going to be very busy this week. Lots of stuff going on, lots of activity. So if you are an investor, don't be surprised if there is just a whole lot of activity, and maybe it's difficult to pick which is the right market, to be in. Is it the NASDAQ? Is it the New York Stock Exchange? Is it the commodities market? Is the Forex? Which market should you be playing this week? Which one's hotter? It could be even all kinds of activity. Maybe there are lots of businesses that are adjusting and maybe even reporting data, maybe adjusting their reporting so where they're getting you ready for maybe a positive or a negative swing in reference to earnings. Who knows? This could also be a lot of news activity in the world that's causing a lot of movement in the market. But again, lots of activity happening this week. So be ready for activity, but don't be watching so much with the activity that you don't hear which way you should be considering doing things, because again, the universe is going to be sending you signals. Find what aligns with you. Find the information that's coming to you. Make sure you don't get so buried with this information, with this activity. Help to find that one or two things that align with the energy that you have so that you can make the right choices. So again, if you're say we are, let's take a few stocks. Okay. Say that the tech stocks do a crazy spike up, okay? And you're thinking, which one is the better one? Okay, all of them are moving and there's so much activity. Or better yet, there's different marketplaces. Again, let's say different sectors. So let's say the AI is popping, the tech is popping, the commodities are popping, but the staple things are good, like Procter & Gamble and so forth. Like I said, the big caps are all gas. So it's so much activity, and you're thinking, I don't know which one to pick. Do which one you're drawn to the most. Do which one you're aligned with the most. Do with the one that, again, is you're most knowledgeable about, most comfortable with, one that you feel comfortable with, and one that maybe you've heard some good news about. Maybe you heard a whispering campaign that, hey, NVIDIA is flying a little too high, and maybe NVIDIA is, it's good and it's great and so forth, and it does have good sales, 70% profit margin. That's phenomenal for any company. Can it sustain a 70% at the numbers it's producing now? Yeah, but with the market coming, with other people coming into the market, with TMSC coming in with their own chips, and with everybody else coming in, can they sustain it? Is that a whisper campaign? And if it is whispering and saying, okay, maybe I've seen NVIDIA kind of, cap out, or maybe it's a little higher, but then turns down. So I take some of that money off the market. Be determined, be strong with what your choices are, and don't be surprised that if it makes a wide, it makes you, you made a wide choice, and you'll see some benefit from it, because that's the 10 of cups in the end. So whatever you're hearing, whatever you're doing, again, focus on what aligns with you most, focus on what seems to be lining up with the information you're picking up. Be determined, be strong, because you may have to make a choice that goes against what other people are doing. Again, Nvidia is one of those things. There's one guy on Bloomberg who is actually saying sell. He's saying sell, 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 and everybody else is saying buy, 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 or hold, hold, hold. And he's the lone stranger. He's being strong, but he's again looking at the numbers. Nvidia, can Nvidia maintain this high point? Are they all that? Again, they are unique in a marketplace at this point, but can they sustain that? Question is when you make that choice, you're going to see the benefit. Now let's take a look at the clarifiers. News, again, that's that news coming in. It's happy news. Again, well, you're going to get the news from here. Again, listen up, and the happy news will be coming through for you. Additionally, we're not going to do any shortcuts. We're not going to ignore negative news. We're not going to ignore processes. We're not going to ignore basic common sense. We're going to do with what lines with us and staying within all the rules to make sure we get it right, and then just push forward, because again, be strong, push forward, make the determination. If it's a little bumpy, that's okay, because ultimately it'll pay off. And the judgment cards, you put it out there, you determine what it is that you want to happen, and again, have the faith that it will pay off. And again, you put the work in and it will pay off. You will get what you're looking for. The money is there. The money will show up indeed. Be patient, because it's going to take a little while for this to turn around. So again, initially, it may not initially look like you made the right choice. It may initially scare you a little bit. Again, that's what the concern is here. But know that it will pay off if you stick with it. If you stick with it, okay? And look at this. There's a 10 of swords. So again, 10 happiness, closing out a struggle, closing out the concern, closing out the worries, and ultimately seeing the cash or the cash out on the other end. Okay. So with whatever you got going on, this is great. If you are even, and let me go back here 1 second. Okay. If you have been looking for maybe a project to jump into, and there's a bunch of them, again, pay attention to what aligns. If you've been looking, say you're getting some job offers, pay attention. What aligns with you? The universe is trying to tell you. So you listen to it, take that leap, and you're going to be happy. So this could be a new job. It could be a new project. It could be, again, a new business opportunity. You may jump into a business or a product, but don't be so overwhelmed with opportunities. Make sure you focus on one or two. Again, let's do the one or two, which is the two here. Let's not do much more than that, okay? But you will be happy with what you see. Take the leap, have the faith, and ultimately it's going to pay off. Help me grow my channel, help other people learn about what they need to hear in reference to this. And I'm the only guy on the net doing the tarot guidance for finances and investments. So please help other people find me by sharing this out, and you would help me as well. And I truly would appreciate that. Additionally, message me, let me know how this resonates with you. Additionally, message me with companies you'd like me to do a reading for. What I'm looking for are the different companies on the different exchanges, and I'll do a tarot read for them and post that tarot read showing people what these companies are doing and maybe what they can expect. So share with me, and I'll give you some information. With that said, love, light, and blessing from me at Sonoran Mystic Tarot and my family to you and to yours. Until next week, have a great one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Sonoran Mystic